Okay, so this was totally not my plan for this morning. In fact, I had I had planned to be done by gaming by now. So I am going to. Sorry, I just hooked up my Xbox, one of my Xbox Design Lab controllers to my PC, and with a cable because I didn't want to farkle around with trying to get it set up wirelessly. So it is responding. So let's see. So I'm going to have to... I have no idea how to control this thing with a controller. And what I'm really curious about is whether or not... So you immediately switch to control bindings for controller. So now what I don't know is, will it take both keyboard and mouse? I have no idea what the fire boosters are on the left stick. Switch flight modes with RB, toggle POV. The only thing I really care about... I do want to know how to cycle power. Select target is A. I really just want to know right now how to fire weapons and cycle targets and just overall control. So fire boosters, I guess, with the left stick. Okay, fire weapon, right trigger and left trigger. 0, 1, and I guess the Y key is for missiles. Ship action 1. Select target on A. Open scanner with LB. Repair with the right stick. So let's see if this works. Why am I... So now it's not responding. Great. So now it's not responding. Yeah. It would have been nice if it would have been responsive to both keyboard and mouse and controller. Okay, there's boost. Okay, there's select target.
Our ground jump system's fried, Captain.
Great. And I can't repair. So at least I'm not jumping up out of the seat now. Okay, that's got my speed up. Now, part of my problem is no. Okay, so missiles on Y. Jeez Louise, man.
Grab jump down, Captain.
Great. Repair's not available. Jeez Louise, man. Okay, speed up. So, what I don't like in this is drop laser speed. Okay. No, why did it unlock him? I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna be good. We've lost grab jump.
Great. And every single time I come back, I have to rebalance for power. Shields are offline. It's like I don't understand, like, so again, I go back to, I've never, used repair, and repair is not available. So when the hell does repair become available? It's gonna be interesting to go back and watch this film, because there's just certain aspects of this that I don't understand what the flip is going on. And again, I know that I'm overlaying my conventional expectations of kind of what I expect from space shooters. And that is not mapping to what's going on in this game, and I get it, but Like I don't understand what makes repair become available. Okay, so now it's responding to keyboard input, but it wasn't before. Like, like one of the things that's like really confusing me is like how the hell do you break lock? Repair still not available. Like like why in the world is repair never becoming available? Like I don't get that. Like so hull's damaged, repair's not available. I'm just continuing. Jeez Louise, man, like... Missiles are offline now. Now they're back.
Enemies grab drive disabled.
Jeez, man. Try and
our grab jump system's fried, Captain. Tagged their grab drive.
skill point available, great. If I'm not able to complete this mission now, I'm gonna be totally pissed. Because again, repair systems are like nowhere to be found. Where'd he go?
You ran out of luck.
Is he down now?
Jump drives restored.
Oh, geez, thanks. I mean, again, if there were the concept of repair modules and they were perishables, and so you ran out of repair modules, I could completely understand it. But at no point has that been conveyed. As far as I can tell, it's not a matter of them being consumables. It's just on a timer. You know, but maybe it is repair modules because... I mean, I guess it's the equivalent of med packs, but... yeah, this mission has been super frustrating. I'm really angry about being forced to use a controller on PC. The other thing that's weird to me is even just in the time that I've been here is like the amount of time it's taking before the repair system becomes available again.
I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf.
Like that's ridiculous.
All the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. I haven't exactly talked to her yet. She hasn't forgiven you, you know. Not sure I have either. It's ancient history. We all need to get over it. See you soon. All right, connection closed. And as good people. I'm glad he's willing to meet. Time to get to fixing the other satellites.
Yeah, this may be a game where I just have to shift around in my seat and play with controller, which it may create a non-negotiable heartburn for me. Until I can figure out how to prevent that. Jeez. Block that guy. Now, at this point, from the last scenario, my repair system is still unavailable. Ah, come on! Okay, get that guy. is he?
You took out their jump drive.
Repair system still unavailable.
Jump drive
Jeez.
down.
Great. Nothing. Boost not available. I mean, I guess what I could do is just not approach the satellite. Repair system's just not working. Like, I don't get that. Repair's not available. Like, just gonna look this up. Like, I don't, is the ship repair system in Starfield on a timer? How to fix and repair your ship. How do you repair ships in combat in Starfield? You can instantly repair your ship in Starfield by talking to a ship services NPC and paying 1,000 credits. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know if I'm looking up the right article. Instant repairs from an NPC, instant repairs via the menu, gradual repairs while flying. Last but not least, you can repair ships in Starfield on the fly by pressing R3 right thumbstick or 0 while you are piloting your ship. Take note that repairs are done gradually, which means the vessel's HP will slowly get replenished after a few seconds. Doing this action, however, consumes a ship part item. Okay, so that's the part of the consumables that I didn't know. So what's apparent is that you have run out of ship's parts items. To allow you to repair the ship. Which means just in combat against 4 ships, you're just gonna... So how can I deal with that? So I can go into the menu. I can go to the star map. I can go to the mission menu screen. Can you leave this thing and then come back? Like, one of my questions is... So this is the system. That's Carone. I'm just in the wrong system. So this takes me to the galaxy. Yeah, I have no idea how to do this without a keyboard. And I don't know. It allows me to zoom in. Can I get out? Okay, so I can scroll around. So one of my questions is, can I get back to Alpha Centauri? set course, and jump. Let's see. Can I get some power to the grav drive? Let's drop some power from shields. So what I'm going to try and do is make the jump back to Alpha Centauri, buy some ship parts. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Grav jump complete.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Yep, that's not what I want to do.
Complete. Enjoy your stay in New...
Go to that interface, go there. Set that as a landing target? Oh, that's interesting. So there are places to land around there. That'll be interesting at some point when I get to that in the game. What I need is what am I doing here? Clear route, back to system. That's Jemison, Bondar, Gagarin, Olivas. So it zooms you into Jemison. Ah, okay. Landing area. Selected. And land. I hope this is taking me to the spaceport.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
It is not. Yeah, let's go back. I don't feel like particularly fighting any bombadillas right now. Board is now on page down because I shifted the key.
These things for you. They look well.
That's good, Captain.
Alright, so what I gotta do is... Why is my ship fritzing like that? Probably because it's damaged. The Lodge Commercial District. Alright, hopefully this lands me in the right spot. Well, at least it's good to see that it has the ability to at least switch back and forth between keyboard and mouse and game controller, even though you may not be able to do it at exactly the same time.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Yeah, you can give that to me later. I'm not worried about you right now. Where's the ship? Because I suspect... Oh, what was that? That better take me to the spaceport.
I'm telling you, Centauri Mill is the way to go. Stock up on the discount stuff.
Okay, good. So my only suspicion is that the dude who is servicing your ship is your interface to okay, yeah. I hope I can find this guy. He's usually down here hanging out around the ship, but I don't see them now. Oh, Is the ship taking off? Is this the guy here? Uh-huh.
Got anything you need to offload?
Yes.
Trade Authority's always buying. Kiosk right here for you. And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Okay, so first of all, let's do that.
Sure thing. We'll get it fixed up. Good as new. Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Quite honestly, at this point, I just want to... Ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where modules should be placed. Some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Multiple upgrades can be made, and their cost will be added up at the end of the session. Okay. So, like, I literally just, like, I want to do the bare minimum, because I need to get this done. Okay. So, is... So what I can't tell is how that compares to what I have now. Previous category, next category exit. So there is no... Like, it immediately went to weapons to, like... So upgrade ship. I do want to mess around. Previous category, next category. So that's just the weapon, but that's not weapon 2. Oh, okay. Okay, so there are... Okay, gotcha. So this is what I have now, I think is my point. Megawatt pulse laser, cannon, missile launcher... And then my engines, my shields, my grav drive, my reactor. Okay. So there's no sort on this screen. So, is this saying... Okay, so I have a Dragon 221p megawatt pulse lasers now. And it's saying I can upgrade to Mauler, but that drops my range and drops the shield damage. Your ship's weapons affect enemy ships differently in combat. Yeah, but where's the description of just like the EM80 suppressor? There's a lot of hull damage. Fire rate is down, but hull damage and shield damage will be up. I guess I need to understand the parameters of what I have armed now. So the range is 1,000, fire rate 6.65, 6 and 18. And I guess you have a number of hull spots, I guess maybe 366. So hull damage and shield damage is 6 and 18. Okay, so the Mauler... Okay, hull damage and shield damage will be down. Increases hull damage and shield damage. So this is just a bigger laser? But I thought that's the exact same laser that I already have. Pulse laser. Maybe it's not because it's not a pulse. It's just a laser. It doesn't say that it's a pulse laser. I wish you could get a little more descriptive text about it. Now, what I don't know is that yeah, it's significantly less expensive, less expensive weapon than some of the other things here too. Maybe it's a laser class 8 or something. Yeah, so that's a laser. I'm going to call it laser class 6. That's how I'm going to. So I'm going to choose to believe it, to understand it. So that's a slightly improved version of the Dragon 221 with a slower fire rate. It also is a bump to damage. Now this is a pulse laser. Shield damage is up. It's super expensive for, like, not a huge improvement. CEO9 missile launcher. Disruptor electron beam. Well, that seems to be a good mix. So I think what I want to do is the thing that. So right now I'm gonna interpret it as it's a total of 24 aggregate damage. So that's 24. That's 82. That's 32. 36, 26. This is 144. That's a missile launcher, though. Your rate of fire is going to be really low. 48. 32, 52. So you think you want to go to this. So if I buy 2 of those, it's just weird that that's called a, well, it's called a suppressor, but that makes me think of as that electromagnetic, but it is apparently not that. Okay, why don't I do this? I'm gonna do. Yeah, just hold on.
Everything looks good here. I'll be.
We do a scum save. And I'll just
if you need me.
put that in the empty spot because I have not encountered anything in the game that
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look.
has
at your
told
ship.
me anything
And you can
whatsoever
stop by
about
the
ship
Trade Authority
configuration.
if you need to offload some cargo.
So ship needs some repairs. I'm gonna view and modify.
Okay, no problem.
Let's go into the ship upgrade. Now, what I also don't know here is whether or not, like, the power drain is, like, I don't know how that's gonna happen. But I think what I want to do is this. My only concern is that when I do that, the shield damage goes way down. Now, shield damage here goes up. So I think overall what I want to, I mean, what would probably be best is for shield and hull damage to go up from where I am right now. So I get that if I go to the Dragon 221 laser, but that is way cheap of an upgrade. I also get it if I go with the flare laser. Now, I should look at the rate of fire. Fire rate is 665. Dad nabbit. 665. 6.65. Up or down, up or down. Do I have it? Is there anything that has a 6.65? The Mauler does. This Flare does. That's a super expensive upgrade. Hull damage doesn't really, it doesn't go up by all, although shield damage does. That's not really an improvement, nor is that. So you're not going to be able to maintain the rate of fire. You really just need to focus on whether or not it bumps hull and shield damage. And that, again, that one does. That one does. That does one of them. That fire rate goes way down. Well, that's the missile launcher. That's probably one of the best bumps. Now this is 26 and 52. And it's 4600 versus 2082. Their fire rates are about the same. The range on the disruptor beam is a little further. At 3.49. I mean, at 3,500 versus 3,000. The 3,000 gets you the bigger jump. Does it? 24 and 24. That's not that much of a gain in damage for the range that you give up. Power drain looks to be the same, occupies the same amount of space on the hull. This actually occupies more space on the hull. Does it, or is it giving you more hit points? That's... It doesn't appear... Like, so what I don't know is I just don't understand. Like, if it takes me over max hull capacity, or... That takes more hull space, though. It takes the same amount of hull space, does more damage, gives up a little range, has the same fire rate, and consumes the same power. So let's go... It's a little more expensive. Let's go with that. Okay. Okay, it's going to give me the total at the end. Now, this is my ballistic cannon. So what does this thing do? Mauler 140L. It's 3.49 fire rate. Gives me 13.4 for 1.5. Okay, so also nothing says that it has to be a ballistic weapon that you put up there. If I'm going to look for the same thing, the EM80 suppressor has a much lower fire rate. That's fire rate is 3.49. It would actually be great if I got something with an increased fire rate to compensate, or at least stay the same. I don't think there's anything that's going to really give you an increased fire rate, but this damage goes up. Using the same hull space, power envelope. Does electromagnetic damage. Wait, is that the EM80 suppressor? Firing rate goes down. Firing rate and max power decreases if you put another missile launcher on. tempted to make this as the change. I mean, really, let me see. What's the best thing? Shield damage. Shield damage 12. That's the missile launcher. Now, do you get to sell these weapons back? That's part of the question. Come on. I think I'm circling around. I don't really know. I mean, if anything, I think what I'm thinking is, I was thinking about doing the one that gives you electromagnetic damage. Where is that one? The EM80 suppressor. And that pretty much keeps everything in the same envelope. And it's $4,000. So let me do that. I'm going to keep the missile launcher. I'm not going to worry about changing that missile launcher. The question is, can I bump either the engines, the shield generator, or the grav drive, or the reactor? I don't really know what impact the reactor has. But either way, I'm looking to have more total power available. Let's see if I can bump. It doesn't look like I can bump the reactor. Well, it reduces mobility and reduces overall mass. Increases hull? I don't know if those are hit points, but... Power generated goes to 16. Repair rate increases. Reactor health and hull go up. Provide power to all of your ship systems. I'm gonna go with that. How can I say that I don't want to do that? Oh, I would drop back down to a 330T, but I'm bumping to a 340T. Okay. And then the most, so you can go engines, shields. I think I'm gonna look to bump shields. That's a 10S right now. So I can go to a 20S, which will reduce my mobility. Looks like it increases the mass. I don't know what the heck that means. Okay, so that's spending a total of 20,142. I think I'm going to try that. Previous category, next category. Exit. Confirm modification. All items will be moved to the cargo hold. So this... looks like what I have now. So now what I want to do, shipbuilder. Let me see. Oh, wow. I didn't know that he had ships for sale. Where did you say I could sell things? Let's just try.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
So let's just see. So, nabbit. He said there's a kiosk just off to the side. Where the hell is it? Does that kiosk does not... Yeah. Is this the kiosk right here? Yes. So I want to look to sell any ship components. Not going to sell the Digipick. All that stuff's fine. Sell from ship inventory. Oh, I'm trying to find, because I don't know if when I hit Q if it's going to so if I okay, so that's the frontier. Now you would think that there would be a list of ship parts. Okay. Was this? There was the thing called the Dragon. So I don't. Said all the things would be moved to ship's inventory. I don't. So all these are personal weapons. None of these are shipboard weapons. I'm just trying to make sure that it didn't take any of the ship parts that I just got rid of and move them into, like, normally when you buy new parts for a ship in most games, you still have the old ship parts that you have in case you ever want to rearm them, or it allows you to sell them, but I don't see that here. So one of them was called the Mauler. I don't see that here. Okay. What I do want to do is, I believe consumables are ship parts. So this is vendor sell. So is this, so that's my equipment. What I want to actually, I think this is the only thing that's available here. It's either your ship inventory or what you personally have on you.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc.
I'm trying to figure out how to buy ship parts.
Use a new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Review and modify my ships. Let me see what ships you have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Okay, that's interesting. He has 8 ships for sale. The Rambler, the Galileo, the Kiffer, Sparrow, Responder, Gladius, Econo Hall, and the Shield Breaker. Nice. Again, what I really...
Okay, no problem.
So I wonder, do I have to go to that mercantile thing? Ship Builder? Ship Builder allows you to modify, design, and paint your ship. Floor gauge to the right. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The Ship Builder will keep a running total. Flight check that will give you warnings or errors. Okay. And then you can access the Ship Builder. I guess what I'm going to look for now.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that,
Jemison Mercantile
is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything.
Yeah, I always forget that I can actually cycle through.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
So... does my ship have those? Okay, so yes, the Frontier does have those parts now. So what I need to find is Jemison Mercantile, Hotel and Shopping. Is that a workable kiosk? New Atlantis information. Yep, look, there's Jemison Mercantile. Yeah, that's one of the things I really don't like is like the shops. I don't know.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Hi there. Thanks for stopping in.
Yep, I don't
I
need
can
all
take
that.
care of transactions. Oh, please take a look.
Now, does it resources? Vendor buy. Let's see if ship parts is listed. Sedative silver. Yeah, they're not. If they are in here, they're not in resources. And again, I don't know if I'm looking at. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think I'm looking at my stuff because it doesn't show anything that I have equipped, and it doesn't show anything favorited. Ship parts. There we go. Used to repair ship hull damage. Thank goodness. All right, so they have 6. Repairs 4% ship's hull for 10 seconds. I have... No, the vendor has 6,000 credits. How many credits do I have? I have 8,000 credits. And I think I want to buy 4 of these. Don't buy all. Confirm. Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Excuse me? Pardon me? Parkour? Now what I'm going to do is take off and go complete that mission. Hopefully, theoretically.
Such pleasant change of scenery.
So now if I'm gonna use the controller for ship combat, I need to go back and
Do you need something?
put all these controls back. I'm probably gonna go back in and set all these back to default. Okay, so now I'm in the seat.
Oh, come on, Sarah, not this again.
I'm gonna pull up mission, repair the communication satellite. Let's set a course for there. And go. So now, hopefully...
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake's?
Better than Jake's.
Oh,
Better than Madame Sauvage's place in Neon.
Don't go up
Better
there.
than anywhere, hands down.
Let's,
You must
So
have
notice that I
managed
have
to
an additional
console
pip
during that
for
last
shields.
grab jump. No one in their right mind would make a
Let's
claim like that.
bring missile down
If you wanna
one.
throw your money away, I'd be happy to take it. Otherwise,
Bump shield up
let
one.
it go already.
One day we're going to system hop and test your theory. I just hope you're ready for some serious disappointment.
Let's leave it at that for right now. Yeah, I gotta go back and look. I was saying I thought maybe there were lateral thrusters, but actually left stick is actually your roll axis. Left and right is actually yaw. So neither of those are lateral thrusters. Now my total speed available looks to be particularly down. Why do I have power spooled to the grav drive? Like, that makes no sense.
Bring all weapons online.
Oh, shoot, where is I now I just lost track and completely not thinking.
No, they've lost the grab jump capability.
Man. Where are you at? Okay.
You're nothing.
Roll is still good. Oh, shields are bad though. Grav drive looks down. Now I'm sticking combat out a little. Looks like he just tried to juice way out there.
Grav jump down. Oh, we're stuck. You took out enemies. Their shields are gone. Their grav drive's down. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Okay, so he's out of there. Now, I don't know why. I don't understand why. Why has repair never become available? Like, I bought 4 ship parts, so I should have basically 4 repair kits available. Why is this taking so long? What the heck? So let me make sure that... no, I don't want to do that. So now we're in here. Now we go to the frontier. Now we go to the cargo hold. Let's go to all. Just get to the place where it should absolutely, at a minimum, be. So, ship parts are not there. That makes... How are ship parts not there? So just... Why do I have a soap dispenser? Like that... Like, I seriously don't understand that. Okay, so ship parts. Ship parts must be placed in the cargo hold to use. Jeez Louise, dude. Okay, so how do I get them in the cargo hold? Inspect. Will they go into the cargo hold if I favorite them? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we'll say all ship parts must be placed in cargo hold to be used. So I'm here. I go to the cargo hold. I go to the inventory. Go to all. Ship parts. And store them. Okay, they are now in the cargo hold. Okay, so if I go to Frontier, so apparently you bought them, but they weren't available when you went into combat that last time. Ship parts. Now, why are there only 3 here when I bought 4? Because maybe I didn't inventory queue all, because maybe I didn't move the very last one. Ship parts. Store. Okay, so now I go to Frontier. All. Okay, so all 4 of them are there now. So, save. I'm going to do another scum save. I'm just going to save it in an empty slot. Let's sit down.
Sarah, please. Good work dealing with those merchants in Freestar Space.
Oh, yeah?
Go to the mission screen. Go to failure to communicate. Set course. And jump. Switch to the controller.
Report. They sent thanks.
Make my approach. Wait.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Still has
You're welcome.
stuff on the grav drive.
You might want to run your reports through a spell check first.
Shield up. Engine up. EM up. Particle up. Let's do yet another scum save. I'm actually going to do both. Save and a quick save. Here's the satellite. It's weird to me that the people haven't jumped in yet.
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Gotcha.
You ran out of luck.
Now this thing's... Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Ha! They're not jumping out of here. Enemy's grab drive disabled. Jump system offline. Target's jump system down.
Okay, now I can repair. Get out of here a little bit. So my repairs are up. And do a second repair.
Enemies overrun tags there. Ha! They're not jumping out of here. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Oh,
Tags their engines. Full engine loss on target.
is he down? Okay. My damage is manageable. Where's this guy? Come on. Jeez. Where the hell is he? There he goes.
Go for the kill.
Come on. Come on.
They've lost target's shields are down. Target enemy's grab drive disabled.
Okay. Is there one more left?
Yes! Grab drive back online.
Okay, so hopefully that's it for them. I'm not going to reallocate power yet, though. Just in case there's some shenanigans here. Okay, so that gave me some more ship parts for repair, so that's good. That's good. It's a bit out there. 2,000 meters. All right, let's wrap this up. And hopefully I've wound up just encountering a bunch of stuff that I will never encounter similar to again. Like I said, one of the bits of maintenance I'm going to have to do is go back and remap all of those keyboard binds. And probably what it is because I'm so specific about keyboard binds on space sims, flight sims, and shooters. I probably mapped stuff in accordance with my normal conventions that probably just got me into trouble and probably just scraped me across minor bugs and other kind of design flaws in here that probably other people won't encounter. So I'm really hoping this is the end of this mission arc and this isn't gonna...
We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no rules. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll
take me down a path of like more stuff. I've definitely had my fill of this particular do loop of mission.
Anna's already signed on, so meet you at the rendezvous.
What about when?
We can talk about it there.
Fine. Remember my ship.
And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
Yeah, jeez. Oh, wait. What is that pointing to? Is it just pointing to the satellite, or is there salvage? I think maybe that's just pointing to the satellite. Okay, let's just do this the easy way. Actually, let's flip back to keyboard. Failure to communicate. Report back to Alban Lopez and Jacqueline's ship. So we'll set course and travel. This will wind up being a very long Let's Play. It's not normally what I prefer to do, but so my guess is that I'm supposed to find her somewhere in system and dock. There's my distance marker.
Let's get this over with.
Just not been to my personal personal taste and liking.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
It's gonna be a bit interesting.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as heaven. First things first, I'm pretty sure the spacers got the witness. No contact. All of them? Oh my God.
Shit.
Good people. Yeah. Because we couldn't get our act together. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot. Enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, word. First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so. You are something else. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon. Listen, I'm not proud of what I did, but this was my system first. Then Jackie Comes Lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong, but it's ancient history. We gotta evolve or war just fuel for the spacers. And I guess you've been a saint. We all have skeletons in the proverbial closet. Just some of us, well, more than most. We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. We need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. The family's got the most ships and crew by far. If she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character. Don't be so certain. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm. You think that would cover it? My whole family almost died because of him. 5 times that much. Final offer. And if you think Albin can repay you, you're dreaming. I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain. That is a good point. I'm not afraid of a fight. Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
Totally lucky. That should not have worked. Oh, man.
A defense pact gives us a real chance at a future.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact? Might be worth a laugh if the stakes weren't so high. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back. Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pack. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Alright, so it looks like I got all the help I need. I got about 13 minutes before I think YouTube won't even allow me to upload this video.
So is the defense pact in business? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Wait, she's in? I heard you right? How in the hell did you manage that? I guess there's no need to know how the sausage gets made this time. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call. Expect more than you encountered at the satellites. How much more? Hard to say at this distance. You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
Alright, so look, this is my adventure so far.
His idea is clever.
My Starfield. Should just allow me to take that. I did all the work. So, this is where... What? Okay, that's... I don't need to activate the ladder. I need to get out of space dock. Sarah... Let's go straight to the cockpit.
I'll head to my crew position.
So, this is the mission. This is my story, where I am so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do a save, and said I'm doing saves and quick saves, man. I'm not not risking it. But let's see where we go from here. Failure to communicate. I'm gonna wind up doing. Let's go to the spacers at Carne 5. Set course. I'm not gonna actually play through this, but. Scan unavailable. You cannot travel while the ship is down. Oh, okay. I was wondering why it wouldn't give me the same common interface. I think I've actually got a skill point too I need to use here.
Nice. Clean set there.
I am pretty sure. Yes, I do have one skill point. So let's take that in tech. And targeting control systems. Missile weapons are favored because they can lock onto an enemy ship, but an intimate knowledge of tracking systems can make them even more effective. So you just unlock that pathway, but it doesn't give you an immediate bonus, which is kind of poo-poo. Like, you have to spend a point just to unlock the path? But, yeah. It's aggravating. Okay, so now this should... Yeah, this unlocks my ability to just set course. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and warp over there and then do another save and overwrite the quick save.
We got you now.
Oh, great. Okay. It looks like 5 ships, maybe 4 now. I wish you could bring up a display that just allowed you to lock on, or allowed you to see how many ships there were in vicinity. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks so much for joining in. For anybody who happens to swing through and watch this archive version of this Let's Play over on the Rounding Off Affinity Gaming channel on YouTube, I appreciate you. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you just receive a notification whenever I post new content, like my most recent subscribers, Eddie Ed Makaga, Max Wayne Scott, Mario 187, and Eddie Lee. I appreciate you guys. This is the last episode actually in this arc of Starfield. I'm not sure what I'll do in terms of posting content from here on out. Obviously, I've got a lot to kind of dig at and scratch at here. So I'll probably continue playing it, but I don't know how much more content there'll be posted along with it. Right now, at this stage, I kind of don't actually know where I'm going to shift around to next. I think I'm going to continue playing this, but I may also go back to Baldur's Gate 3, as I kind of take a break from whatever needs to go up on the channel, and then I'll figure things out from there. I got a lot to think about. This game has given me a lot to think about in kind of where I sit with it. But we'll see where it goes. You will hear me talking about it on the Enough to Keep Going weekly gaming podcast, which we record live on Sunday nights at 8:45 p.m. Eastern over on the E2KG Network podcasting channel. And if you want the audio version, those go up on SoundCloud, Spotify. They're available on Pocket Cast, and now we are actually over on Google Podcasts. So look for E2KG Network, the number 2 KG, separate word, network, and you'll find us over on Google Podcasts. And then I'll also be talking about it on the Basement Radio Arcade Podcast Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern over on the BRAP Podcast channel on YouTube. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Play the games that you like. Come here to talk to me about the games that you love. That's going to do it for me for this afternoon. Good night, good luck, and good gaming. I'm out of here.